Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are jumping into Dorothea. And I've been thinking about it because Evermore as an album is really a lot of disparate kind of ideas put together. It's almost as if it's in direct contrast to Folklore, which was such of a piece, which was such a kind of an album in a certain genre, in a certain style. And they do have things musically in common. There's some similar kind of weird chord structures that Taylor Swift uses with Aaron Dessner. But in general, thematically, it's very different. So please feel free to let me know in the comments if you see kind of a central theme or something like that developing. I don't need a central theme. Just curious, okay? And before we start, please consider liking and subscribing. Every little bit of subscription helps. And without further ado, the official lyric video from Taylor Swift.
Hey Dorothea, do you ever stop and think about me? When we were younger, down in the park, honey, making a lark of the misery. Got shiny friends since you left town. A tiny screen's the only place I see you now. And I got nothing but well wishes for ya. Ooh, this place is the same as it ever was. Ooh, but you don't like it that way.
Okay, first verse and chorus. Initial things I notice off the bat, she's singing to a woman. Taylor Swift has absolutely no problem singing to women or men. She doesn't ever even really indicate identifying as a lesbian or as bisexual or anything like that. It seems as if she's like, I'll sing to women, I'll sing to men, doesn't matter. Really simple song, just E, B, A. Classic blues and country structure. My guess is she plays it with a capo on 2. So you can just play the D, A, and G shapes there. Big chunky chords, big happy chords, and then the kind of melancholic lyric. Ooh. I really love that little minor major kind of mix in there. The E minor, B minor, D, A, so we have 2 minors, 2 major chords. Hey Dorothea, do you ever stop and think about me? When we were younger. What does that remind me of? That lyric reminds me of something. Oh, it reminds me of the Faces song, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger. It's a little bit like that song, but not enough, because it's not enough like that song. That song has a very distinct sound, and this song is distinctly different. And if you're singing this at home, if you're learning how to play this and sing this, I often try to match the rhythm of my hand with the rhythm of my singing. Hey Dorothea, do you ever stop to think about me? You know, you don't have to add the terrible southern twang I'm adding to it for some reason. Down in the park and making a lark of the misery. You got Shiny Friends Since You Left Town. I'm thinking of Happy Shiny People by R.E.M. I think she's using shiny friends in a kind of a pejorative way here. Like, you know, you met fancy people, you're too cool for me now. But shiny is an interesting kind of adjective to put on somebody. A tiny screen's the only place I see you now. And I got nothing but well wishes for you. So it's like I'm catching up with you on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. You're with these fake people. You're out there. I see you, I see you on my screen, but I never get to see you in person. And you're with these kind of shiny fake people. And come on back. Come back to the world that you know, where you know people who know you, and have a more substantial relationship. Really reminds me of like the haunting sound of like a Mazzy Star or something. Somebody else compared some of her music to Mazzy Star, and I didn't hear it there. I do hear it here. You know, she puts maybe a little extra reverb on it, has that big kind of echoey booming sound. It was kind of like a wishy-washy song, and then it goes into that nice little minor. This place is the same as it ever was, but you don't like it that way. I love how my collar was up the whole time. You guys should have told me. Just an ooh. You know, it doesn't need to be a lyric. I wonder if she was maybe considering putting a lyric there. I like just an ooh, just to kind of vibe it, you know? All right, second verse, same as the first. A little bit louder, a little bit worse. That's a camp song. Sorry about that, guys.
This place is the same as it ever was. Ooh, but you don't like it that way. It's never too late to come back to my side. The stars in your eyes shined brighter in Tupelo. And if you're ever tired of being known for who you know, you always know me, Dorothea.
We do put a lyric there.
You're a queen selling dreams, selling makeup and magazines. From you I'd buy anything.
I like that she just does the oohs before she does Dorothea. Sorry about that. Sniffles, cold, getting over it. I wonder if she's ever teased a chorus. That is kind of an old school thing where you do a first verse right into the second verse, and then you get the chorus on the third time through, and it's a real big relief, and you just kind of wait a few more bars for it. She kind of does it with the oohs instead of the full Dorothea. It's never too late to come back to my side. The stars in your eyes shine brighter to below. Mississippi, for people who don't know. I've been to Tupelo, have I? I don't think I drove through it, actually. I wouldn't remember it. Come back to Mississippi. Let's get back together. It's never too late. I'll wait for you forever. This isn't an I'm angry at you song. This is I miss you and I just want you back song. That's what it seems like. And if you're never tired of being known for who you know you'll always know me, Dorothea. Now we get into a very specific... Before I was just kind of getting lament, feelings, remembering people and missing them and wanting them back in your life. So Dorothea is this person that has graduated, has gone away. She writes other songs about this. People who've left or people who have gotten big and forgotten the small town that they're from. She's clearly one of these people, so I wonder if she's singing to herself or if Dorothea somehow represents something she's gone through. Real simple chorus, not doing a lot of work in the chorus. Most of the lyrical work is being done in the verse. Ooh, you're a queen, selling dreams, selling makeup and magazines. From you, I'd buy anything. Still, maybe talking about herself or to herself, or maybe about a version of herself she didn't become. So I see, like, you're on the cover of Vogue, or you're on the cover of, I don't know, what are Vanity Fair? I don't know the magazines out there. Us. It's interesting. This person isn't resentful, it doesn't seem. They're being honest. They're confronting the reality of their relationship, but they don't seem jealous. They seem happy to, I see you and I'd buy anything from you. You're so beautiful and I love you so much. I like that sentiment. Not angry. I mean, maybe there's some passive aggression in these kind of lyrics. Maybe there's a little sarcasm there, but I don't really read it. I think this is a sincere sentiment of I just miss you and I like seeing you. I just wish you were here.
Off your mom and her pageant schemes. And damn Dorothea, they all wanna be you, but are you still the same soul met under the bleachers? Well, ooh, I guess I'll never know. Ooh, and you'll go on with the show. It's never too late to come back to my side. The stars in your eyes shine brighter in Tupelo. And if you're ever tired of being known for who you know, you'll always know me, Dorothea. Dorothea.
that ending there with all the she just kind of goes on some runs. I don't think it's generally a technique of hers where she will just kind of take a few bars to do some ooh, just vocal. Written by Taylor Swift and Aaron Dessner. Bass and electric and acoustic guitars. Everything sounds very, very well put together. Sounds like a really good kind of country mix where, you know, the guitars merge and everything. It comes together in a really kind of crisp, open sound. Listen to that twang, though. That twangy kind of...
On with the show, but it's never too late to come back to my side. The stars and...
Yeah, you can hear that twang lead, not taking over the song, but filling in certain kind of sonic cracks in the back. I always think of country as a really full sound. You want to lay down into the song, and it doesn't overwhelm her voice because she's going so low. It probably could tend to if they brought it up much higher. Percussion by J.T. Bates, just a real simple brush kind of... I love brushes on snare sound. Bluegrass country sounds. Skipping the prom just to piss off your mom. I almost did that. I didn't skip my prom. I went with a group of people under a very specific set of circumstances. And when you're older, I'll tell you that story. In America, a prom is like a huge deal, especially down south, but everywhere. It's such a kind of rite of passage to go to your prom, take the prom picture. Who did you go with? Wearing the corsage. Nobody else. I've never seen anybody else wear a corsage in any other circumstance other than prom. Having the story, your parents take all the pictures of you at home before you leave. There's this whole kind of ritual to it. There's history to it. And what she's saying is she skipped the prom just to piss off her mom because she knew her mom really wanted to share that memory with her, and this would be a way to annoy her. And her pageant schemes and damn Dorothea, they all want to be a. So I guess the mom had ideas that this person would go into beauty pageants and things as they matured. But are you still the same soul I met under the bleachers? Under the bleachers is like hooking up under the bleachers. I never hooked up under the bleachers. Seems like a particularly gross place to hook up. We had bleachers, but they'd see you. I don't understand how... I think under the bleachers is really more of a metaphor because you could see people under the bleachers. Like, who's that making out under there? I guess that I'll never know. She's almost enjoying the sadness, it seems like here. She's enjoying missing this person and enjoying the nostalgia and the emotion of it. This doesn't have like a happy ending. A lot of her songs really kind of have an ending. A sentiment that we end on, a conclusion, some sort of closure for the emotion in the song. This one is more just kind of a daydream. Just kind of thinking aloud about somebody and missing them and remembering them. Gosh, there's people I knew growing up who like got on TV. There was a kid who got on SNL who looked right at the camera, Josh Supposedly. Guy was a... Remember? He was like telling everybody, he like told the whole school, he was like a couple years older than me, but he told like the whole school that he was going on SNL. And then he went on SNL and he looked right in the camera. Oh, James Vanderbeek went to my high school, but a couple years before me. Say, well, your life is a show. I guess you could come back here and have a real life, or your life out there is a show. It's probably not true. I mean, as much as like celebrities have vapid kind of... I often think of like celebrity as like a disease. It's just like you have to be hyper vigilant and you must continually stay famous, beg, borrow, or steal, stay famous no matter what. And it happens so much in our culture now where people think they'll disappear if they gain some fame and then lose it. But I think there's probably also some reality in there. This person's soul, Dorothea's soul, might not be totally destroyed. And so there's that kind of... not arrogance, but, you know, you can feel the hurt in this person, but they're not, this isn't like somebody who they cheated on or betrayed them in some way. This is somebody they miss, it seems like. So that is it. I just checked out the Reddit on this song. The theories there are related to the song "'Tis the Damn Season," the narrators and perspectives of that song and this song, and I urge people to check that out on Reddit or jump on my Patreon. Go to my Patreon. You don't need to go to the Reddit. Go to my Patreon. Sign up real quick and watch the video, and you'll know the theory too. Okay, so this song, I will say that when I first started listening to the first verse, I a little bit wanted to tune out because it was just kind of a standardized kind of country vibe, but that minor chorus kind of saves it for me. I'm a glutton for huge switches of minor and major, the really stark kind of deliberate changes that they make. Really reminds me of Mazzy Star, and not that she's biting, but like, so pretty song. It is not my favorite by her, but I do like the chorus a lot, and I really like the storytelling techniques in it. So I can understand if this is your favorite song. Let me know in the comments if it is, if you think it's an underrated song. It doesn't seem to have the same type of Reddit reaction that some of her other songs do, so maybe it's one of her less popular ones. But a lot of people like the less popular songs. It's kind of more for them. They get to kind of have that little song, and other people don't like it. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. Please subscribe if you enjoyed my content. Please leave a comment if you think I am right or wrong about anything. And until next time, keep playing.